So here we have the Toyota Aygo X-Wave X Shift, which is a semi-automatic on a 65 plate. We'll start off by looking around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we've got 50-50 split folding rear seat. And it's a very deep boot, so bigger than you might think given the size of the car. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get half leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, just there. Then the speedometer in the middle. And in the middle of that, you can see the total miles for the car, which are 9,078. Below that, we have the fuel gauge. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have stereo controls, and on the right-hand side, the ability to answer and end phone calls. That is, of course, once you paired the phone, which is done on the central screen, and we'll come to that in just a moment. Behind the steering wheel, we have the minus pedal here and the plus one on the other side. That is so that you can change gear manually with these paddles should you wish to. Over in the centre we have the touchscreen radio for the car. So firstly, with regards to the music, you can see there the available ways in which we can listen to our songs. So first of all, we've got the radio at the top, so FM, AM and DAB radio. And then underneath that we have USB and auxiliary inputs either side of Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to stream your music wirelessly as well. We go back a page. Pairing your phone is done underneath this section here. You can connect up a smartphone or tablet, and there'll be certain kind of Toyota friendly apps that you can get up on the screen just there. And also, and I mentioned this when we were at the back of the car, we've got a full colour reversing camera, so you can see the rear bumper just here, and obviously full colour image behind you. It does make this car much easier to park. Below that, we have the button to start and stop the engine just here. So as long as the key is in the car, which it is at the moment, hit that button and that will start the engine. Same again to stop it. Below that, we have the climate control. So firstly, you can adjust the temperature, the fan speed up or down. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, and you can see it's on at the moment, or off. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain the fan speed for you to stay at 19 degrees, and you can hear it adjusting that as we speak. You can also determine where within the car you would like the air to be distributed. To override the automatic setting, just readjust the fan speed yourself and you'll be back on a manual mode. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input and auxiliary input, and we then have the semi-automatic gearbox. So we have reverse up here, neutral, drive, or you can put it in a manual mode and change up or down a gear yourself and switch it back to drive at any point in time you wish to, and then back to neutral. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the sunroof on this car. So you can see that it's closed at the moment. We have a button just up here. If we give that a push, it will open all the way to the back to give you a massive sunroof area, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.